Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jupiter James, where I awaken the astrologer within you. Listen, I really do feel that before a time of iPhones and iPads and I this and I that, we were a culture and a society and a people that were better able to attune our language to the stars. You know, we just knew how to interpret the language of the stars. That way we were able to see our birth charts and know what gifts we were being given and the lessons we were meant to learn. That way we undo the karma that we came from and got to our dreams further and faster. And so if that sounds good to you, let's get into it. Today we're getting into Venus in the 7th house. Venus in the 7th house gives me very much Libra vibes. It gives me someone who loves to be married and loves relationships and loves other people. But before we unpack that, before we dive deep into those things, I want us to go ahead and separate the aspects within that, because that way when we see each individual aspect out in the world and out in other people's birth charts, we're better able to interpret that and see that out in the world. We're better able to go, okay, that's Venus, that's giving Venus energy right there. Oh, that's giving 7th house energy right there. You understand? That way we're able to take what we have in us and see it in others and see it out in the world and see it. And that right there makes you the best astrologer possible. So now with Venus, whenever I see Venus in the birth chart, Venus is always going to be the planet of grace, of beauty, of where the person finds grace and beauty, where this person is blessed with in their life. You know, what comes easy and naturally to this person. Without this person lifting a finger, this thing just happens flawlessly for this person. It's not something they have to really think of, and it's a gift. It's a gift and a talent from the universe that you've been given whenever I see Venus in the birth chart. It is also gonna indicate the love style, depending on the sign that it's under, and it's gonna show me how you love to give love and how you love to receive love. You know, it's the style in which you like that dynamic, your love language, so to speak, you know? And then wherever Venus is placed, it shows me where you will find that lover, where you will meet that lover, where you're most likely to find this person or your soulmate or the one you're meant to end up with. So the 7th house. Now, 7th house is ruled by Libra and it's ruled by Venus. What? So that's why I say this is a very lucky placement, because Venus will be at home in this house, because Venus is all about love and relationship, and the 7th house is all about love and relationship because it is ruled by Libra and it's ruled by Venus. So no matter what sign you may have in your 7th house, because the 7th house sign is always going to change depending on the rising sign you have. But a birth chart by default, I call it the iPhone settings out of the package, right? By default, the birth chart is always going to be ruled by Libra. So whenever you see a birth chart, just imagine in your mind, yes, this may have a different sign on top of it, but underneath it is always Libra and Venus underneath it. That's gonna also play into factors and color factors depending on the planet and the sign that is in that house. So let's see what happens when we take the planet of love and beauty and grace and ease and comfort and we drop it into the 7th house. What of relationships and marriages and business contracts? Let's see what happens. Let's stir that up and see what we get. So this is gonna mean, for me, when I see this, you are very lucky and blessed when it comes to the partnerships and marriages and romantic partnerships that you find yourself in. You are someone that is very well received. You are very well liked. People like you and you like people. You are always someone that shows up in a very harmonious light. Venus is at home in this house. And so this is gonna make you a very likable person. You are also going to be someone that doesn't like conflict. It's not like you run away from it, but you're gonna be very diplomatic in the way that you come off. Like, even if you have a problem, you know the most tactful way to get through a problem, where in the end, it's not a bridge that's burned. It's not gonna be anyone feeling slighted or offended. You're gonna be able to get through a problem and still have a union. I don't know why Libra and the 7th house, just in general, it just gives me the handhold emojis like this, because it's partnership, it's togetherness, it's connection. And so you're gonna be very blessed in this area. I'm pretty sure you were in relationships for as long as you can remember. I'm sure you were kissing little people in the schoolyard when you were a little kid in kindergarten, and the teacher was like, get over here. Like, you always trying to flirt and do this and do that because you just love and you love people and you just want connection, and like, people love you as well. People seek you out for partnerships and to sign contracts and be on their team and be on their side. Like, you will meet your partner when you are out shaking and baking and when you are out networking. Like, I can see this very much you finding your partner at a networking event, or when you are out like at like some social gala or like a charity event, or like when you're just out in the marketplace, when you are shaking and baking and rubbing elbows with people. This is where you'll meet your partner. It's just you being social. You being a social person comes so easy to you. You are the social butterfly with this placement. This placement is a very lucky placement for anyone that wants a large network of people, or just wants to be out in the world and wants to know the best of the best, you know? And now, if you have Venus in the 7th house, can you let me know if this applies to you? Are you someone that, you know, when you go out, people love you and you just have so many friends and like you're always in a relationship? Does this play out for you? Let me know. And also let me know what sign you are with this placement. Are you a Venus in the 7th house Sag? Are you a Venus in the 7th house Gemini? Like, let me know what sign you are, and I'll write back to you with a little tidbit as a trait that you may have with that. Okay. Yeah, I think that could be fun. Like I would love to see that, because again, I'm only behind my computer and behind this camera and I'm doing my research and all this stuff like that, but I would love to see how that actually plays out in reality and out in the universe. So if that is you, let me know, okay? Yeah, so I also say that your love style is going to also be very tit for tat. You know, you're gonna be very fair. It's gonna be very much like, if I picked up the check today, you're gonna pick up the check tomorrow. If you pick up the check tomorrow, I'm gonna pick up the check the next day. It's very tit for tat. You're gonna want things to be very balanced and fair within your relationship, and you're not gonna like a lot of drama. You're not gonna like a lot of conflict. You're gonna want your partnership to be very just harmonious. Harmony is the name of the game when it comes to harmony and balance. Are Venus's favorite traits and qualities. So whenever you see Venus in the birth chart, just think of that. Fairness, harmony, no, not fairness, just harmony and balance is what you seek, especially when you put it in its original house of the 7th house. So yeah, this is a very, very blessed placement. Continue to shake and bake, continue to like go out and be your charming social self. I'm sure people love you and you just get so many connections, and so many people want to date you and marry you, and you'll probably be in so many marriages. You'll probably be in so many marriages. And yeah, that was my video. If you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, just let me know in the video below, and I will see you on the next video. All right, y'all have a great day. Bye.